Hey guys, I'm sitting here mixing up some mud and I thought, well, I'll show you guys where I'm at before I get too far ahead here. I got this wall. That wall is all done. That wall is all done. I'm right down to this seam here. Going up and down. I got a little piece of a seam, that's where I just stopped. I had to mix up a pan. And I got the upper part there, I just did where I could reach up to. But yeah, I gotta get my corner done there. I got this corner to do. And then I gotta turn my top. So once I'm done, I just got done watching the solar eclipse, so I did this half before it. That's why that looks dry. And then over here is what I just started doing. I'm like, oh shoot, I should get a video of it. Let me see if I can back up a little bit. Yeah. So yeah guys, we're getting there. Very close. I got this all insulated. So I'm going to get the drywall here any day. I just gotta get this junk out of my way. So that happened, and then the weekend was like really crappy, so I didn't get a whole lot done. We had some running to do, so I had to get that stuff done, and my son had to work all weekend. So yeah, I got all the insulation in. So I thought since it's like 67 degrees, I'd get the mudding done. This way it'll dry. Tomorrow I have to work, and then I'm gonna come in and finish up probably sanding, and I'm gonna work in the yard, and then we'll do another coat, and then I'll drywall this and do that, and then we'll be ready to spray. So we're moving on, guys. We are definitely moving on. So let me get this done before my mud hardens up here, and get this last little strip done, and then I'm gonna turn my corners on the top, and we're there. So see you next one. Hey guys, how we doing? Yes, drywalling. I had to start over there because that's where the 48 lines up for this. Yeah, so that section there will get done separately. From there over to the door. This year I'm gonna work my way back here. I just got that piece there up. I got the piece back here up. That's all done. I got my door jamb and my header up. That'll get finished. So yeah, I've been a busy little beaver today. We went and got our foam for the ceiling. So that'll go up after these sheets go up. What I'm gonna do is just do the perimeter for now, so I can seam it like I did up there. And that way when I come, I can just spray the knockdown. And then I'll probably do like the center and work my way over there when I do that side. So I'll just run, because those are 4x8 sheets. So that's gonna come over 4 foot. So that'll give me a majority, and then I'll just have a couple more pieces going over there. And like I said, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do around the garage door and stuff anyhow yet. So that hasn't been figured in. It definitely needs some cleaning and stuff like that. And I may just, like I said, paint it. I may leave it white. I honestly don't know yet. Yeah. So yeah, and we'll have our ceiling in. I gotta figure out my lighting then after that, and where everything's gonna go for power and all that good stuff. So before I keep babbling too much, I got me another can of spray to do my seams with. And we'll probably get one more bag of 45 to do our spray knockdown with, and then we'll install all these bad boys, and we're good to go. And I'll build my door. That's my wood for my door right there. So when that my door frame's in, I want to get the drywall in around it. So that's going to get done. And this wall is going to get extended, but that's later. We'll talk about that later. Yeah. So let's get to work, guys. Okay, guys. The storm is over. Yeah, we just had a little storm roll through. I was in here trying to get this done. Today's Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, one of them days. I went through, finished up the drywall, got it all done. Got my foam in so I can tape in my corner. That way I can run my corner bead around. Get that sprayed in. I got a little gap up there. I may fill that with a piece of drywall just so my tape will be nice and smooth and flat, so I don't get too much of a corner. But yeah, we just had, floor's all wet over there. Yeah. I put plastic up. I mean, it came from that way, of course, you know. It's got to come right in. That's the west, so it always comes from the west. But at least we got to that far. I got the majority of it. The rest of the scene will be easy. That's just piecing it in with the pieces I got, and I got to pick up a couple more. So, yeah, and that's all the stuff where I got to work around. The garage door opener, the rails for it, you know, so that's just going to get all pieced together. And I got that foil tape, so that does miracles for sealing it. And it's just basically to help just seal that last little bit up. But yeah, it's going to make such a difference in light, I can guarantee already. So I wanted to bring you guys up to where we were at. Next video will be me mudding and getting that done. And then once that's done, we're going to go ahead and spray knockdown. Then we can get our bench in here. And now we can start working on this stupid pile. God, I can't wait. Hopefully that for the weekend. If I can get all the mudding done. I ain't got any. This was my last nice day. It's like 70 degrees today. That's why I had the door open. It was nice. And then the rain had to come along and ruin it all. But it's not cold out. It's like 65 now. But it's supposed to drop down to 50s for the rest of the week. So yippee-ki-yay. Yeah. So what we're going to do is, I'll just come out here and put a layer of mud. It's going to take a while for that to dry because of the dampness. But we're just going to keep working it until we get to where we're trying to get to. And yeah. So yeah, guys. That's where we're at. I'm all dusty and white and pasty. That's from all the drywall dust I was cutting and just whacking away. And yeah, held on my head. And that's where we're at. I really can't wait to work on this pile and start getting this stuff done. So the next thing is going to be, like I said, get this all cleaned up, get everything. I got to get my, once I get this done, get this cleared up, then I want to get my door on here, get it cleared, coated real quick, so I can get my door up. So any more rainy days, I don't have the mess. You know what I mean? I could just shut the door. I just have so much I want to do to it, and I don't know, we'll see. It may change. I may just get me some heavy duty plastic and build me a little door for that and put it up there temporarily, you know, something like that. I'm thinking about getting me a screen door for it or build me one. So I may go ahead and just go get some 1x and build me a quick door frame. And I got a bunch of screen. So yeah, sorry, my arms are getting tired. Yeah, I may just build me a little screen door on there. And that way I could just throw a piece of plastic on, like when it rains. Done, you know. So I got too many thoughts in my head, too much going on. My brain's way ahead of me sometimes, days. So I gotta catch up with it until it calms down, until I'm ready to do what I can do. Weather permitting, you know, that's like the worst thing right now. It's this darn weather. Everything is just soaking wet. I really was gonna try to cut my grass today, but didn't get to. I got the front all done. Me and my wife did that last Sunday. My back needs it, but yeah, I don't have enough time. I got one day for working, one day for doing this, one day for the yard, one day for, you know, I mean, that's literally what I do. I just try to divide everything up, and plus everybody else wants me to do stuff here and there, you know. So yeah, guys, I gotta get this over with. Can't babble, we gotta get work done. So let me get this stuff done, get my edges trimmed in, get my tape seamed. I'm gonna put you guys up when I do the spraying, maybe. This stuff here is just too tedious to keep putting a camera up and have you guys watching me. It's drywall. I mean, you put a piece of board up, you screw it up. It's not that hard, you know. I've been doing this for years, so it's nothing to me. Just get the mudding done and we're ready to shoot. And then we paint. Got lots of ideas. I was seeing my ideas for my counter last night, so yeah, you guys could see that too. That's gonna be a project. So, peace guys, for now. Hey guys, okay, got the gun, she's all set. I just mixed me up a pretty good sized bucket of mud. I'm letting it sit for a minute, make sure we get rid of all the clots and the clumps and yeah, all the big gooey things that we don't want in there. I'm going to turn the compressor on here in a second and let it finish pumping up. So this is going to be a little noisy, but I figured if you guys want to see me shoot some of this, I put it on here and let you guys see. And then once I spray it and everything, knock it down, I'll show you guys, we'll bring you up and show you how it looks as a close up. Got some mixer, Got his bucket, got the mud, compressor, and then I'll show you the tool at the end that we're going to knock it down with. It's just a little sponge tool. It's a squeegee with sponge on it, and it's just soft enough to go down. It's a smaller one. I don't have the big one. There was no sense of going out and spend 20 some dollars for a bigger, longer one. So this one's just going to serve ice for now. I've done rooms way bigger than this in my house with that, so I did ceilings, the whole 9 yards, so it comes out perfectly fine. Yeah. So okay guys, here's our little sponge. Let's go along and just drag down. Try not to leave any marks. And then from the bottom you drag up. Now you just wait for it to dry a little bit. I'll bring you guys over here in a second. Let me just get this spot here done. Here by the door, it came out a little thin, so I'm gonna have to shoot that again. And I just keep wiping it off. Let me bring you guys a little closer here. Yeah. Like I said, you just do like so, guys. Okay, guys, let me get you a view of it. I had the camera shut off, so I actually bumped the on and off button. So yeah, you have to keep moving with this, especially when you have such a small one. You don't have a whole lot of time once it starts to cure. The whole point then is to start knocking it down. Yeah, I'm sure you can see that with that. My camera's, the light's really bad in here, but yeah, that's your large knockdown. And it just helps hide a lot of the flaws that you leave in there. And like I said, this is a paint room. This is going to be covered in paint here in a couple months, and polyurethane and everything else. So now I got to mix another bucket, and that'll finish this room here off. And then we'll probably have 2 buckets out here to do the same thing. And then what I'll do is, as you see in the ceiling, all I do is take a wet rag and go around and I'll wipe all that off. A nice wet rag will take every bit of that off. And then what I'll do is go back, like I said, touch up my white and stuff. I'm not really worried about that at all, because like I said, when I spray, it's not going to matter. I mean, I could go through and do the ceiling in white again, but yeah, I'm not worried. It's still 100% better than what it was, so yeah, we're good. So let me mix another bucket up and I'll be right back. Hey guys, how we doing? Yes, wow. Been a long weekend. I've been busting my butt since like Wednesday when we got through with the rain on Tuesday and all that stuff, you know. It's just been rain one day, sun, partially sunny, cold. I mean, it just fighting my rain, trying to paint. But let me turn this around and show you guys. We're painted, and let me show you. Yep, so we got, that's our accent, like I said. And I went and cleaned some of this stuff up and got out of the way. Ran the broom through here, got all the big heavy duty stuff. Now I got a carpet shampooer in there. I may just take that and wet the edges and get rid of the big heavy duty stuff, you know what I'm saying, no plaster. Just to break that down, work it loose, and then wipe it up. That's good. I may put trim in here, I may not, I don't know. Depends on how far I get going, and maybe on a day when I'm not doing anything or when I decide to finish the walls, then we'll go ahead and do that. I am going to get covers on these because I'm going to have strips. I'm either going to put a shelf here to where my power strips will run on, or I'm going to mount them down below here on each thing, drop them, you know what I'm saying. I haven't figured that out yet because I haven't figured out how exactly things are going to get set up. I do need some massive shelf space for all my paints. So that's the planning part next. After the cleaning, then it's come in, start setting things up and figure out how we're going to position things so that they're the most efficient. Yeah. This table, like I said, we're going to take this table here. It's going to get cleaned up. I'm going to take it outside, scrub it really good, get it cleaned up, and then just run some kind of coat of paint over it of something to make it uniform. But as you see how dirty it is and filthy, I want everything to come back in here clean, bug-free, blah, blah. So, yeah. So we have to build a filter. I got to build my filter for that so I can get that installed here. After I get the floor done, I'll have the filter built, so all I have to do is bring it and install it, plug it in, boom, we're ready to go. The door's going to get done once I get all this mess cleaned up. See, we got bees just coming in like crazy in here. So I got to get some screening up and get these doors up. Yeah, I don't want to make a mess. That's the whole point of putting the ceilings and all the stuff and sealing it up. To keep the bugs out and everything, and just me in here, you know what I mean? So, yeah. There's our door. Yeah, that's going to be so cool. I only got one half stain, so I have to get the other half stain because it rained the day I was doing it, and I had to stand it up. That is my workbench for there. That's the cover for it. That's going to be the top, I should say. We're going to redo that whole bench to match this bench. So yeah, it's going to be cool, guys. Now comes the fun part of putting it all back together. The hard work's pretty much done with the walls painted, our nice gray, our two-tone. This is our wall for accent for when I get a project and I want to put it up on the marketplace, or I want to show pictures of it. This will be my nice wall for staging. And then this is going to be my workbench. That's going to be for, I think, my inside outside stuff, you know what I mean, like my oils and things like that for the car, and those will be like where I come right in. I think I'm just going to build me a real thin cabinet there, and maybe some hooks on the bottom for a couple of things, and my brooms and stuff like that, so that's where everything will stay behind the door. That's very little used, so yeah. Like my little 2-cycles and my string for my weed eater, those can hang in there. It'll just be a small, like a closet. And then my cabinets, but that's, yeah, right. So the next project is to start building, get all this organized, get all this cleaned up so we can get over there. So getting this room, this way I can do projects in there still while I'm doing this. This will be sealed up. There will be no dirt, no dust, no nothing caused in there. So if I come in here and take something and strip it all down, it'll be just like I left it when I come in here and leave it. When I close this door, that's it. No dust, no dirt on it, nothing. Because this year is going to make some mess. I just been waiting for a day that stops flipping raining. You know what I mean? It's just, if I could have 3 consecutive days of no rain, I could take all this stuff out there, sort it. So I'm having to do it little by little as I go through it, which is really a pain in the butt. You know what I mean? Trying to work around the stuff and sort through it at the same time. But once I get my bench and stuff, then I'm going to start bringing things. Things are going to have places then. Then it's just start sorting through stuff little by little of what I need now, what I don't need now, what I will need later, and stuff like that. Like the Hope chest can be brought in here, put in the corner, out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it getting ruined or nothing, you know what I mean? So, Mr. B there, yeah. So the whole project is clean now from this point on, and organized and build. So my ceiling I had to finish, that I'm gonna be doing this week. I have the pieces over here, so I'm gonna do like it's 3/4 of it, and then I'll have a little piece over there to finish up when I tap into that wall. So that'll be nothing to do. That's like a one-day project. I still have to get the stuff for that. That's a couple sheets of drywall, some insulation, and then mud it and spray it and blah blah. But that's all one section by itself, so there'll be hardly any mess coming from that. So yeah, let me get this stuff done, guys. I'm just trying to get this finished up and give you guys where I'm at to keep up to date with it. I'm working on some painting videos for the rest of you guys who do watch these and them. I know my painter people usually don't watch these, but these people don't watch these, don't watch my painting videos, but some do. So to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for all the subscribers and everything, guys. I really appreciate it, honestly. I want to say thank you. Yeah, without you guys, I'd be nothing. So yeah, we got so many projects coming up, guys. I mean, honestly, this is just a part of the thing where you have to do to get to where you want to be. This is going to make projects so much better. I could do tutorials, things like that, where you guys can actually be part of whatever I'm doing. That's the whole point of this, have things set up to where I can record and good lighting and the whole 9 yards, you know. Yeah, instead of the muck and the gunk that I had here before. I'm so happy already with what I got. I mean, just having walls and, yeah, it's looking so much different. It really is. So I'm happy with it. I really am. So now it's just get this mess cleaned up. I'm going to be organizing all week. You guys probably won't get to see part of that. It's just going to be going through, organizing, putting things in boxes, getting them set up. It's outside. Here's the sun back out. Yeah, finally. It's been off and on gloomy all day. Yesterday I did the same thing. Rain, pour down rain in the middle of my painting, and it just won't stop raining. So now I'm going to get everything organized, get everything cleaned up, get the mess cleaned up that I made. Take all the things that I'm not using, will get pushed over there. Then I'm going to clean all this pile up in here so I can get to my bench and my saws and all that stuff. So I can start getting my bench done here and getting that kind of stuff work done so I can start putting stuff away. Then I can get things organized and be working on projects also in between, which you guys will get to be seeing as I do them. I have 4 projects for my boss alone that I have to start getting going here. That money's going to pay for all the trinkets and the extras and the fun stuff that you get to add, you know. The things I want to do that I don't have money for, those projects are going to pay for that. And keep us moving, you know what I mean? Keep us moving. So this is part 3, I think. Yeah. So we'll have probably part 4, and then we're going to have the finish. And then we're going to compare the whole thing from beginning to end and show you guys how bad it looked before. And I'm keeping all these videos and posters and posts and pictures, and so all of them are going to be saved, and then we're going to put up a nice collage of the whole thing going through, a timeline of it going through from beginning to end. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all I can say. Lots of new stuff coming. I got lots of paintings in my mind. I just haven't had time. It's doing this, work, mow grass, do that, do this, do this. I have literally had no time to sit down at my table in the house and paint. So I've been getting a lot of projects set up and ready to go. So we're going to work on them this week here and get a bunch of painting videos out. And then we'll come up to the finish of this. And then it's all have fun from there. So I hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope the Lord bless you. Smile, just have fun, guys. Have fun with it. Nothing has to be perfect. None of us are perfect. You'll never be perfect. So don't try to be. Just have fun. So from Searching Souls, guys, peace.